because we believe in America, and we can believe that our best days are ahead of us. But we're going to have to start doing things completely different, things that over the last 7, 8 years have gotten us into the mess that we're in. We need to elect a commander-in-chief who will respect our troops. A commander-in-chief. A commander-in-chief who understands that we, as Americans, you here in Oklahoma especially, you love your freedom. And when you love your freedom, you thank a vet. You think of that, and then you realize that our vets deserve a commander-in-chief who will let them do their job and go kick ISIS ass. Deserve a commander-in-chief who will respect what it is that our forces go through and would never leave them behind. A commander-in-chief who would never lie to the families of the fallen. When I talk about a commander-in-chief who will never leave our men and our women behind, let me get a little bit personal on this. I'm talking about not leaving our wounded warriors behind also. Our wounded warriors who come home from the battlefield bringing new battles with them. Our wounded warriors, sometimes in body and in mind, coming back different than when they left for the war zone. I can talk personally about this. I guess it's kind of the elephant in the room, because my own family going through what we're going through today with my son, a combat vet, having served in a Stryker brigade, fighting for you all, America, in the war zone. But my son, like so many others, they come back a bit different. They come back hardened. They come back wondering if there is that respect for what it is that their fellow soldiers and airmen and every other member of the military so sacrificially have given to this country. And that starts from the top. It's a shame that our military personnel even have to wonder if they have to question if they're respected anymore. It starts from the top. The question, though, that comes from our own president, where they have to look at him and wonder, do you know what we go through? Do you know what we're trying to do to secure America and to secure the freedoms that have been bequeathed us? So when my own son is going through what he goes through coming back, I can certainly relate with other families who kind of feel these ramifications of some PTSD and some of the woundedness that our soldiers do return with. And it makes me realize more than ever, it is now or never, for the sake of America's finest, that we have that commander-in-chief who will respect them and honor them. In fact, not 10 minutes ago, I was handed a military coin from one of your great residents here, a young man who is retiring from the military, and on the coin it says, "We're a brotherhood that only a few can understand." I know that you understand. So Oklahoma, we need you to you need to share the message with the rest of America. And when you go to vote in your primary March 1st, you can make it a Super Tuesday for the rest of America by leading the way with the vote for the next commander who will respect our troops, who will give them what they are deserving, and who will treat our vets better than illegal immigrants in America. Well, we're in this together, and we're in it because just last week we saw our sailors suffer and be humiliated at the hands of Iranian captors, where we were made to apologize. And why was that? Because of a weak-kneed capitulator-in-chief who doesn't know how to negotiate. And he has decided that, well, from now on, America is going to lead from behind. What the enemy was doing was sending a message to the rest of the world. They tried to send was that, they will capture and America will kowtow and America will apologize. And then in the deal, we will bend over and then say thank you. What a deal! Only one candidate has that proven record of success where he masters the art of the deal. He is beholden to no one but we the people. He's beholden only to doing the right thing. And he is perfectly positioned to make America great again. Are you ready for that, Oklahoma? Are you ready to see the change? Like I said yesterday in Iowa, no more pussyfooting around. It is time. You deserve the best. Now, our candidate, he is from the private sector. He's not a politician, and here is where you say hallelujah. In the private sector, where you actually have to balance budgets in order to prioritize to keep the main thing, our candidate knows that the federal government's main thing is to keep us safe, to keep us secure economically and militarily, and he's the one who knows how to lead the charge. Are you ready for a commander who will allow us to make America great as he leads the charge for us? Are you ready to finally secure our borders so that we can secure our homes and our jobs? Are you ready to stump for Trump? I'm here to support the next president of the United States of America. Now, 8 years ago, I had warned that Obama's promised fundamental transformation of America, it was going to take more from you, and it was going to leave America weaker on the national stage, and it's the one promise that Obama kept. But he didn't do it alone. He didn't do it alone. And the beauty of Trump's candidacy is he has exposed not just the tragedy of that transformation, but also the complicity of both sides of the aisle that has enabled this transformation. He has revealed the system, which really is the permanent political class that is doing the bidding for their campaign donor class. That's leaving us out. That's leaving the average hardworking Joe six-pack American, that's leaving us out. Now that campaign donor class, what they need somebody to bid for, and it's happened these last 7 years, is to keep our borders open for their cheap foreign labor. And it's also, it's to bloat the budgets so that the crony capitalists, their friends, can suck from those budgets. And it's those lousy trade deals that our own establishment has approved, has sanctioned, that gut America's industry, and it shoos jobs offshore. His candidacy, Trump's candidacy, this movement, this force, this strategy proves that, shoot, as long as that establishment, as long as they get to keep their titles and their perks in DC and their media ratings, they don't really care who wins elections. Believe me on this. I've kind of been there, and I see how they treat those who go rogue like Mr. Trump does in